Before we begin, please note that this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Retirement Support Australia is not a financial or legal advisor. Please verify important information through official Australian government sources or qualified professionals. Have you spent your entire life working, paying taxes, and contributing to Australia, only to discover that qualifying for the age pension isn't as simple as turning 67? Every year, thousands of Australians assume they'll automatically receive the age pension, but many are shocked. Hold up 7 fingers slowly when you say they learn that their savings, investments, superannuation, or even simple paperwork mistakes can affect what they receive. Some retirees receive the full pension, some receive only a part pension, and some receive nothing at all. The question is, which category will you fall into in 2026? Today we'll break down everything you need to know about qualifying for the Australian age pension in 2026. We'll cover age requirements, residency rules, income test, assets test, superannuation impact, common mistakes, hidden opportunities many retirees miss. And make sure you stay until the end because one little known rule could determine whether you receive thousands of dollars more during retirement. Welcome back to Retirement Support AUS. Let's begin. Hold up 7 fingers slowly when you say, people think about retirement, many assume superannuation will cover everything. But reality looks different. Many Australians reach retirement with concerns about rising groceries, energy bills, healthcare expenses, insurance costs, rent increases. That's where the age pension becomes incredibly important. For millions of retirees, it acts as a financial safety net. In fact, many households rely on the pension as a major source of retirement income. And that's why understanding the qualification rules has never been more important. Let's start with the easiest requirement. To qualify for the age pension in 2026, you generally must be 67 years old. Not 65, not 66. Many people confuse the pension age with the age they can access superannuation. These are completely different rules. You might access your super earlier, but that does not automatically qualify you for the age pension. Age pension eligibility begins at age 67. The second requirement catches many people by surprise. You generally need to be an Australian resident, be physically present in Australia, hold up 7 fingers slowly when you say claiming, meet residency history requirements. In most cases, you need 10 years Australian residency and generally at least 5 continuous years. This becomes especially important for migrants and Australians who have spent long periods overseas. Many retirees assume citizenship alone guarantees eligibility. It doesn't. Residency history matters. Now we get to the section most retirees worry about, the assets test. This is where Centrelink examines what you own. And many people immediately think, that's it, I won't qualify. But the reality is more complicated, because not everything is counted. Here's something many Australians don't realize. Your primary residence is generally exempt from the assets test. Think about that. A retiree living in an expensive Sydney home may still qualify for pension benefits. Why? Because Centrelink generally does not count your principal home as an assessable asset. This is one of the most valuable protections available to retirees. However, Centrelink does count things like cash savings, bank accounts, shares, managed funds, investment properties, caravans, boats, valuable collectibles. This is where many retirees discover their pension entitlement changes, because even modest investments can influence outcomes, and understanding what counts is critical. Now let's talk about the second major hurdle, the income test. Centrelink wants to know how much money is coming in. Income may include employment earnings, rental income, investment income, certain overseas pensions, business income. Here's the important part. Even if your assets qualify, your income could still reduce your pension, and vice versa. Centrelink effectively runs both tests and applies whichever result produces the lower pension entitlement.
Perhaps no retirement topic causes more confusion than superannuation. Many Australians assume my super doesn't affect my pension. That isn't always true. Once you reach pension age, your super may become relevant to Centrelink assessments. The impact depends on your age, whether you're retired, how your super is structured, whether you're drawing an income stream. This is why understanding super and pension interaction is so important.
Here's where many retirees make a costly mistake. They assume, if I don't qualify for the full pension, I get nothing. That's simply not true. Many Australians qualify for a part-age pension. Even a part pension can unlock valuable benefits, including access to concessions and discounts that can significantly reduce living costs. Sometimes these benefits alone make claiming worthwhile.
Let's look at some mistakes retirees make. Mistake 1. Never applying because they assume they are ineligible. Mistake 2. Forgetting to update Centrelink after financial changes. Mistake 3. Misreporting assets. Mistake 4. Ignoring eligibility reviews. Mistake 5. Not understanding pension concessions attached to partial payments. These mistakes can cost retirees thousands over time. Your circumstances don't stay the same forever. Savings decline. Investments rise and fall. Property values change. Income changes. Because of this, pension eligibility can change too. Someone rejected today may qualify later. Someone receiving a part pension may later receive more. That's why regular reviews are essential.
Hold up 7 fingers slowly when you say you're ready to apply. Prepare. Identity documents, residency records, financial information, asset details, income information. The more organized you are, the smoother the process becomes. Many delays happen simply because paperwork is incomplete.
Let's quickly recap. To qualify for the Australian age pension in 2026, you generally need to be 67 or older, meet residency requirements, pass the assets test, pass the income test. Keep your information updated. Most importantly, don't assume you're ineligible. Thousands of Australians discover they're entitled to benefits they never knew existed. Retirement is too important to leave to guesswork. A few hours spent understanding the rules today could make a significant difference to your financial future.
If you found this helpful, subscribe to Retirement Support AUS for more videos covering Centrelink updates, age pension changes, superannuation strategies, retirement planning, cost of living support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.